All right, we are back on the Frazer Smith Show presented by the Accident Attorneys at SweetJames.com. If you've been hurt in an accident, call 1-800-9-MILLION. Joining us right now, this guy's the hottest comic out there today, and he just joined Power 106 as part of their morning team. He's our buddy Concrete.
What's up, guys?
We
What's up,
found him in the
Frazer?
hallway,
Good to see you,
man.
man. Good to see you,
What's
player.
up, Mel? What's going on with you guys?
First of all, congratulations on the Ford Theater show
Thank
Hell
you.
yeah.
Thank you. That was
that you did
amazing.
with Jerry and
Duno. Yeah.
Yeah. How'd that go?
Oh man, it was amazing. You know, to be even though I'm from the Valley, Hollywood's just outside of it, but I kind of felt like I was in my backyard.
Yeah, hometown.
You know,
That's the connection.
Hometown success.
Yeah, hometown vibe, and growing up in San Fernando, in the city of San Fernando, as a kid, I didn't. To me, Hollywood, when I would hear about it or see it on, to me, it was I thought it was on the other side of the world.
Yeah, probably. Yeah. I
To
can see
me,
that.
I never felt like it was just right there, and so doing that show and it being somewhat a prestigious stage from what we're told and everything, it just seems so surreal. And to have my family there, my wife, my parents, my sisters, and to do it with such a really cool group of guys like Duno and Jerry and all these guys that I just love, and to sell it out.
How about that?
That is just crazy.
And that's a legendary venue.
It's a legendary venue.
It's like there with the Hollywood Bowl.
Yeah.
I mean, it's right.
Yeah. And then
beautiful theater too.
and whenever you tell Mexicans they can bring their own beer, it's over.
You
with.
should never do that.
You can't get them to leave.
Oh, dude, there was dudes throwing that carne asada out in the parking lot.
There
bro.
there goes the concessions.
Yeah.
How'd you come up with the name Concrete?
Concrete. It's a long-winded answer, but I'll give you somewhat of the short version. Back when I used to rap in the early 2000s, late 2010, early 2010s, my buddy Roy Mongray, he was my manager, my best friend. He was my producer. I was rapping. He was basically doing everything for me. Unfortunately, in 2008, he passed away. And well, my name used to be Beretta, and I kind of felt like it had a really negative vibe to it, and I was like, you know what, I don't think, like, after his passing, I didn't think I didn't want to be known as as the rapper with the name Beretta. It's super negative. Kids were listening to me. My nephews were kind of like, what is it? I was like, it's a gun, and to have to explain to them the reason my name is Beretta is because in a rap verse, it's 16 bars of rhymes, and a Beretta has 16 bullets. I didn't want it. Was too much to explain for a child. Right? So to my little cousins, I was, you know what? And then with my friend passing away, it was really hard for me to point the finger. I was running around doing crazy stuff.
Plus,
as well.
Robert Blake didn't make.
Yeah,
it any
Robert
better.
Blake doesn't help.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
So
those are a double negative.
yeah,
there.
no, and then what happens is that people would Google me, and then it would just be a gun, and then that guy.
Well, a gun actually fitted that guy.
You know what I'm saying? Him and his parrot or whatever he had.
Yeah.
And then so that didn't work out. And, so here I am trying to grow up, and I was like, you know what, dude?
A parrot would help though.
Yeah.
Maybe
After he
soften
passed,
the
like
blow.
after my best friend passed, I grew, I matured, and just like concrete, you're able to build from there and build on a foundation.
Building. Okay,
Yeah,
got
so
it.
it's not
Yeah,
the sexiest name, but
It's like a foundation.
Yeah,
foundation.
and it's mysterious in a way. You don't know what it really means.
Yeah, and and like I always tell people, the rock was taken, so
Yeah.
I had to go the next route.
And
No,
and
you
cement
were a
doesn't
rapper.
Sound as good,
Nah.
You were a rapper. Did you enjoy rapping?
I did.
You're badass at it,
And just full circle, the first station to ever play my first radio single was Power 106.
Yeah.
And now here you are.
And now to be here and to actually be let in the building.
Not escorted out.
No,
At least you have a key card.
I'm serious, guys. I used to literally be outside downstairs and with my CD, and I used to just sit there and just wait for hey, do you work at Power? And they're like, no, I don't work at Power. It's like, and people would come
Try
out
to get them
and
to
I'd
play
just
it.
be asking everybody. Fortunately for me, I just kept going, and I ended up getting a manager, doing my thing, and I ended up, having a really good record at one point, and they walked me up here. Shout outs to, at the time, it was Felly Fel that
So
played
you
my
got it
record.
played on here.
Yeah,
Oh, that's great, man.
Yeah.
And you wait out in the lobby at Power 106,
Yeah,
and
and
now here you are.
I would call and be like, because I remember I mailed my tape in. Like I mailed my CD in, so I mailed it in, and then I would call like, "Hey, can you guys play that new Beretta song?" And they'd be like, "Who?" I'm like, "The new Beretta song." And then I was like, I think he mailed his stuff in at one point, guys. You guys don't have it yet, dude. Everybody's hearing it in the streets. You guys are late. And like, no, we don't know who he is.
Who's the
Come on, I
DJ
told
that played it?
everybody you'd
Who
play
wound
it.
up playing it?
DJ Felly Fell. Yeah, DJ Felly Fell.
That's cool.
He used to have this segment called the New at 2 segment. And, you know, I mean, at the time I wasn't with a label, so I was super independent. You know, I didn't really have the resources to, you know, to push the record, market the record. So at the time I was, you know, me and, you know, the late, great Nipsey Hussle, me and him were signed the same week.
Wow.
To the same management company.
Wow.
And, you know, so, you know, like we both had kind of like records out and you know, thankfully, you know, like I said, man, I made a record called Certified Kush, and then it was something that, you know,
It was a hit.
So yeah, exactly. Started peaking, and then you know, Felly Fair just, yo, this is a really good record, man. Let me play it.
Something
and,
I
Man,
can
that's
relate
great. Yeah, that's great.
Yeah.
What about videos? Now, you also did.
Yeah,
you were one of
badass.
the pioneers of doing YouTube videos, right?
Yeah, so I was, you know, here in LA. I mean, you know, it was early, like late 2000s, around 2008, 7, when I started shooting music. It was around the same time my buddy died. I kind of wanted to back away from music. I was, you know, like, you know, because when you're, you know, at the time when I was really doing, I was really I was everywhere in Hollywood, the Key Club. I mean, you know, the Viper. I was performing everywhere. I had like a rap rock band at the same time, so I was able to get on a lot of cool stages, open a lot for a lot of cool artists. And when my buddy died, that kind of all went away, and then you started seeing who the people that were
They're
around
gonna still
you,
hang with you, yeah.
that were there for the ride,
Yep.
not for the long haul. And you know, so then I was kind of, you know what, I don't want this. This is like it's a facade. This is not real.
Very cool.
And I was like, you know what? I still want to be in the music industry. I still want to be involved. So I picked up a camera. I always wanted to act. I always wanted to be behind the camera and create. So then I knew a bunch of rappers, and I started shooting their music videos. And a lot of them were like, hey, man, I don't even know where to put it. I was like, we're going to put it on YouTube. And they were like, what is that? And I was like, you don't know what YouTube is?
Wow, you knew.
I was like,
early.
for just another $100, I can open up your
Yeah. Okay.
Let me tell you what, we're going to help you, buddy.
You created
I know
an
somebody
industry.
up there.
Yeah.
Good thing you're talking to me.
Well, what's
I know somebody at YouTube, and if we grease them,
you know what, man, it worked. And you know what, I saw your facility up there in Santa Clarita, right?
Santa Clarita,
It's beautiful. It's like a studio, like a
yeah, you know what? I wanted
movie
to make
studio.
I wanted to make it my own Rob Dyrdek fun house, and just somewhere where we can all go and create. It's open to anybody that wants to come in there and create. I always tell people my doors are open. Everybody's welcome.
I went there. I knocked. He wouldn't let me in.
Well, there's
I wasn't
exceptions
there.
when it's Mel. I mean,
wasn't
come on.
there, Mel. I wasn't there,
No,
Mel.
you were there, Mel. No, but that is a beautiful place, man.
Yeah, it's
As
beautiful.
the DC
And,
Marvel came at you to like do a new Batman. Yeah.
Oh, man, I wish they would. You know, I wish they would. I'll take a background role at this point. You know.
Are you starting to get some acting stuff?
Yeah, man. So we actually released a movie April 1st
right.
called Horchata with Oat Milk, and that one's doing really well. It's all over the place right now. You can already stream it at horchatawithoatmilk.com. And then I have my major release film with Sony Pictures. It was supposed to drop in August. They pushed it back for several reasons that I can't discuss here, but nonetheless, it's still going to get a major release.
Cool.
1,500 theaters across the world with Sony Pictures, and
Very cool.
it's produced by Jimmy Humilde and the Rancho Humilde family. It's starring, our boy JD from Herencia de Patrones, and our boy Duno, myself, and a couple other amazing actors, man.
Man, that's great. Just the first of many, man.
Yeah, you know
new
what?
start for you.
I hope so.
Yeah.
And I'm just praying to God that
You're
when
a
people see
talented
it,
dude.
and it's not a comedy role, which is that's different for me.
That's cool. Do you like the drama?
I love the drama.
aspect? Yeah.
I love the drama.
Yeah.
I love the I hopefully I get to do more dramas, action. I want to do a thriller.
Well, come on.
Yeah, man.
Hip hop's more drama.
Let me know
than
when you do a
comedy.
detective thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, you mentioned that you also liked rock.
I love rock.
How about Ozzy? Were you an
I love
Ozzy fan?
Ozzy. My dad, my dad used to, my dad was, he's a 60s baby, so he grew up in the 70s era. So my dad's really big into like soft rock. So he loves the Eagles and he loves the Bee Gees. And I grew up with all the yacht rock radio station type
Sure.
of vibe, and he kind of bled in a little bit into the, long hair band. So, I mean, I love all that stuff. Yeah.
All the
Yeah,
hits like
cool.
Paranoid
Cool.
and stuff. Yeah.
Well, man, we wish you the very best moving forward. Congratulations on Power 106
Appreciate you guys.
and all
Thank
your
you.
stuff
Yeah.
Thank you.
and your stand-up.
Thank
We'll
you,
come
guys.
out and see this guy.
Appreciate you, Fraser.
Good to see you, buddy.
Thank you, buddy.
That is Concrete.
Love you guys.
Check him
Love
out.
you guys.
And we
Hey.
thank him for joining us on the Frazer Smith Show, presented by the accident attorney, SweetJames.com. If you've been hurt in an accident, call 1-800-9-MILLION.